So recently, I made a video. Actually, not recently. Let me jump back for a while ago. About a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago, called "Negro Music is Heaven Music." Black people's music is heaven's music, and I went for hours and days on an investigative run, finding newspaper articles, finding books, finding stories about black people's superiority in music, and that as a newspaper article I've found states black people's music is heaven's music, and they've created the majority of music in the United States, which a lot of people seem to still get really frustrated about. And they'll give you rap. They'll barely give you rap. They're trying to steal that from you. They're trying to blur the lines of the origin on that. But let's just start with this article. Test to disprove superiority in Negroes' superiority in music. Popular theory does not hold scientific reports. Right. This is around the same time y'all were putting out all those other truthful statements about black people. Also found many articles about this subject, but with a superiority in athletics as well. So in a lot of the articles that you'll read or that I found, it talks about the spiritualism of Negro music and how they're able to do something with their voice and do something with their instruments that produces a spiritual quality, that produces a sound that nobody is able to copy, that only they can use, that only they can have. And they says, particularly in this article, God has particularly blessed the Negro in filling his soul with heaven's own music. It says that in many of the cases that you'll find many other nations and races of people attempt to copy what the Negro does but can't do it. They don't have the same spirit that comes out. It says in other articles that even the most hardened racist person can be wooed, can be shooken up by a Negro spiritual and by their voices, and it can melt even the coldest and hardest of the hearts. Let's go see what else we have and figure out that a lot of these dances, like the waltz, the foxtrot, swing music, jazz music, were most definitely created by us and started by us. An article talking about how America, the Negro has yet to become materialistic minded. He still prays, and America's whites have learned to pray and sing like those who have received their inspiration from the hardships of slave plantations and cabins. America dances like the Negro, walks and talks like him, and the America's popular music is Negro based and refined. Do they not dance like us? Do they not talk like us? Do they not walk like us? And then not give us credit for it and say, what are you talking about? That slang term that we use has always been used by us for this long. What you talking about, homie? White people have been calling each other homies forever. Okay, I'm just pressing y'all, but let's see what else I got. Ragtime music. Y'all Memphis niggas have been lit. Y'all Memphis niggas created jukin'. Y'all Memphis niggas have a crazy flow with rapping. Y'all Memphis niggas been down on this shit. Ragtime music? Memphis blues? Let's go see what else I got. Oh, niggas created the shoe fly. At this time, the most popular dance. Several years ago, the public discovered the turkey trot, the eagle rock, and several other varieties that started the modern dance craze. Half the floor space in the country was then turned over to dancing, and highly paid exponents sprung up everywhere. The most noted, Vernon Castle, and by the way, an Englishman, never danced except to the music of a colored orchestra, and he never failed to state to his audience that most of his dances had long been done by your colored people, as he put it. Anyone who witnesses a musical production in which there is dancing cannot fail to notice the Negro stamp upon all the movements, a stamp that even the great vogue of Russian dance could not affect. The peculiar swaying of the shoulders, which you see done everywhere by the blonde girls of the chorus, is nothing more than a movement from the Negro dances referred to above, the Eagle Rock. The Negro in his music is rocking the world today and is the most popular of all modern music. I must confess that through all my life, my heart has gone out to those of the race who have made good in the music world. I might say that our standing musicians of today are the Negro's most important ambassadors of goodwill, and accomplish more in the way of friendly relations to other races and people on earth than any of our race representatives. That means essentially that through music, black people through music can essentially spiritually, mentally, physically can hold hands with other races through their music, through bonding through their music and dance. Now, we've known this, but like I said, sadly, there's still some people that will try to deny it and try to say that there's nothing special about our music, or you know what they'll say. Here's an article specifically stating that Africa had nothing to do with jazz music or the music that is made by original black Americans. Let's keep on going. We like to talk about our music, our dance. How about our slang that gets copied like there's no tomorrow, and we never get recognition for the slang or the ghetto words or the ghetto talk that we say, and they just use it continuously to the point where it becomes gentrified and the lines get blurred about who started it and who started saying this stuff first. All kinds of group in our area have their special ways of talking in the district. Negro teenagers use many phrases that white teenagers don't understand today, although they probably will soon, because the hardest expressions tend to spread everywhere. The greeting we opened this piece with, for instance, "Hey man," seems to have started among the colored folk. Something as simple that we use every day as "hey man" started with colored people. Now it's almost universal teenage greeting. Marianne Sensman, a 15-year-old at Northwood High, says out her way girls, as well as boys are greeted with, "Well, what you say, man?" Another term started by colored people, black people. Ronald Sutton, a junior at Bell Vocational School, and William Roberts at McKinney High School, senior, fill this in on some of the current Negro expressions. "That's boss" is one that will be around a long time. Lots of more too. Now this gets people pissed off no matter where I post it. Sorry, I had to screenshot this from my Instagram because the picture was too small on its own, but this is what kills them. I've had so many people comment on my shit, argue, fight me about this shit because of it. The war on rock and roll. This is one of the best articles I found while hunting. The war on rock and roll. This is an indirect attack against Negroes, of course, because they invented rock and roll, as they did all other distinctive U.S. music, and because it has so captivated the younger generation of whites that they are breaking down dance floors and gutting nightclubs here and about. The White Citizen Council and other professional patriots have joined the hue and cry against the latest craze, not realizing that they are defeating their purpose. As between rock and roll and jazz, hot, cool, and sweet. By the way, I got articles talking about how the term hot, that's hot, that's sweet, that's cool, all started in Negro jazz clubs to describe the type of music they were playing, and were taken out of that and used to describe other things. That beat is cool. That beat is hot. That beat is sweet, man. All started with jazz. Between rock and roll and jazz, hot, cool, and sweet, and the chill ostrasteries of white supremacy, we think the young white Americans will choose the former with all of its implications. Essentially saying, another article saying, they're going to copy those black folks. So, with this being said, go do your own research. Go find some of your own articles about this stuff. There's lots of stuff out there. These are all from the newspaper archive, chroniclingamerica.net. You should see how many articles I got on lynching. Don't even make me make a video on that, boy. Oh my God, it would be like a 30-minute video just on the 3 million newspaper articles on lynchings they have alone. All right, check y'all out later.